So Ross, I think for anybody not at the game today, looking at the score, they're probably going to think it was a bit of a formality coming up here in Inverness winning 3-1, but really it was couldn't be further from the truth. Your thoughts
Yeah, I
on the
think
game?
we spoke about not feeling sorry for ourselves because ultimately we lost the game and there was goals and moments in there where we could have done better, but very proud of ourselves because of the effort. We were speaking all week around how every time we come to Inverness, it's the first time I think they've edged us by more than one. I might be wrong, but generally they're always usually tight games. Yes, they're a real good quality team, might go on to win the league, and best luck to them. But when we come up here, we always give a good account of ourselves, and I think they knew after us beating them the last time that we're a tough opponent. So, but back to the story of the match, some great saves by Harry, definitely. That they could have got some more, but likewise, we had really good opportunities on the counter, and we just had a lot of good play just generally. So proud, but disappointed. We ultimately still lost.
Yeah. So the first half was fairly even, as you say, kind of chances wise. Were you disappointed with the manner in which we kind of lost the goal? It seemed to be a bit of a
Yeah, it's
mistake.
not. Sean will know himself. He's just an outstanding player, professional in person. But he knows himself. He's really good at doing that, but he just didn't have awareness that Billy was there, and he tried to keep us in the game rather than slashing at it. And just basically it was an easy goal for them. So disappointing in that regard. And but likewise, the again in the first half, if I think of that and split it in two, there was really good moments how we counter attacked, and maybe we should have just got our shot off a bit better, really to test the goalkeeper. But up until that stage, proud of the first half, and then if you ask me about the second, great start. Good pace, won the penalty. Taylor tucks it away, good on him. He's on really good form, and then just actually we were just about to go and maybe change the shape a little bit because they were definitely on top, and then they nick a goal, and then again we think we've got a legitimate goal. I got called off with 3 minutes to go. I called off because handball, and they're adamant that it wasn't. So that's really frustrating. And then we gamble in the very last minute with putting the goalie up, and so 3-1. Credit to them. They were still really good, Inverness, but so were we. And if we'd sneaked a draw, I don't think they would have complained significantly. We were definitely in the game right till the end.
Just a quick word on it. You mentioned the number of saves that Harry made. I thought he was probably our man of the match today.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
fair.
he tells a bit of a story of the game, but he's probably his best match.
Yeah, very much so. Harry's came in and wants to be a professional. He is obviously, but I mean, in starting every week and wants to be successful. And we've not always had the luck of the draw with clean sheets and stuff like that, or lucky moments. But he certainly kept us in the game right at the very start, and the other moments as well. So credit to him. That was a nice bit of form, and he can definitely, like the rest of the boys, can keep their head up high. So
Good. And a word on Terry coming on the park today,
brilliant.
equaling the club record appearances at
Yeah,
500.
well, thanks for cutting you off there, Brian. But yeah, it was a really proud moment actually. We had a good conversation about that, despite the result, because that's some of the most important things, isn't it? We didn't want to speak too much about it because we hope that next week he can go on and beat them, and then ultimately finish the season and whatever happens after that. But at the moment, very proud of Terry. A magnificent achievement, and everybody at the club's very proud of him and his family for him achieving that.
Yeah. And just looking ahead then to next weekend, home game again against Alloa, but a slightly later kickoff because it's live on the telly. Does that change your preparation in any way?
It won't change the preparation, no. I think the boys will just adjust their eat times, really, but the rest of the time it will be a case of come into it. It's a game on the telly. Allo are a tough opponent. The last two games they've won pretty convincingly against us, and we're still in that precarious situation where you could get dragged down to it, or you could chase above. So it's really important games for us. We're right in that middle space, and we need to pick up points, and we want to pick up points. So that'll be our focus, Brian.
Thank you, Ross.